Guru Nation, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Just got back from the Save Our Sites conference in Oklahoma City, actually, and I was moderating or attempting to moderate a panel on AI. And, you know, it's obviously a huge buzzword trend. It's here to stay. I'm a believer. I use it on a daily basis. Some of the shorts you watch from this video will be AI generated. But it got me thinking, you know, on an individual level, we can use it. I use this email AI. They're ubiquitous, right? They help you manage your email better. There's a vendor I'm involved with called SelectIQ that helps you pre-screen patients better for studies. So the whole conversation was, how can sites use AI to improve their efficiency, raise their top line, improve their bottom line, reduce costs. There's things like being tossed around like fractional coordinators doing the grunt work, you know, automatic data entry for sites. I think it's very early. I don't actually see too many practical use cases for sites. I do see scaring you with regulations and how you're not compliant. Obviously, creating source docs for your studies, you could actually have the AI do a fairly good job at that. That's one use case we have done. The question becomes, well, as soon as you upload that protocol into the AI, the AI gets to use that data, which is technically proprietary, which the sponsors never agreed for you to do that, but technically they don't agree that you email it either. And we use Gmail as our email server, and we email protocols to people. How safe is that? I mean, Google owns that protocol technically. So there's going to be, as these things get more ubiquitous, there's going to be more practical use cases. I think if you're a site owner on an individual basis, you do not incorporate AI into your SOPs, at least not yet. Mike Wenger actually released some best practices for how to use AI for your site and some SOP language. I think it might be a little early for that, but I think as an individual, it is in your best interest to figure out how to use these tools. Creating source, sorting through your emails, automated text to patients. Those are immediate use cases that sites and vendors are already using. But then more advanced things like pre-screening, determining eligibility for patients, having a fractional quality assurance specialist on site. These things are coming. So I think it's very early. I do think these tools are capable of doing it. ChatGPT, Grok, I do see them making mistakes. I see them hallucinating at times when they don't know what to put. They just throw something in there. So you got to definitely have a layer of human supervision. It's not something to be left on its own, automated. But not only is it coming, it's here. What's going to happen in the future is it's going to get more sophisticated. And it's going to work better. And it's going to actually be cheaper. So all these vendors that are out there charging whatever price they're charging right now, it's kind of irrelevant. I think a couple years from now, as these things mature, you don't even realize it's AI. The way I look at it, AI is kind of like electricity. You don't talk about the electricity itself, everything that the electricity can help you pull off. So imagine 150 years ago, if you're doing research at a site, and your site has electricity. Like, what does that actually mean? Well, it means you can power a ECG. It means you can have lights so you can see patients at night. It sounds so ridiculous now in 2025, but we're treating AI, which is, I think, ultimately a commodity, as if it were something magical. And yeah, it has great potential. It's going to be embedded into everything. And I saw something on LinkedIn, somebody said the best AI is just when you don't even know it's there. It's just kind of working in the background. So if you're a site director like me and you're always looking to get an advantage or just stay on top of things, we've already played around with it. My coordinator uses it to make source. We use it sometimes to automate text to patients. We use it to see, of course, redacting the private health information. We use it to see if patients actually qualify for studies based on their medications. There's a lot of quality assurance aspects and a lot of efficiency add-ons it could generate, and they'll just start slowly creeping into things. So if you're not so curious as a site owner, you don't need to actually worry about it, because I do think it's going to be introduced into your site one way or another, just like email was introduced into your site. I remember when protocols used to not be emailed to people because they thought it was an easy way for the data to get lost, confidential information to get lost, and now everybody emails stuff. They used to actually send you, and they still do, but they used to send you, and this was the only way you get the protocol, the actual physical protocol. And then portals came out, and everyone just started using emails, and AI is a very similar tool in that regard. I don't think coordinators' jobs are going to be in jeopardy anytime soon. I don't think CRA jobs are going to be in jeopardy anytime soon. I do think sites will be able to do more with less, or with slightly less. So instead of hiring an admin, maybe you get a fractional AI. So instead of hiring 2 admins, I think you would get 1 admin and a fractional AI helping with admin related tasks. So I do see that happening. Let me know what you think about this. There's obviously a lot of buzz. I think ignore the hype and just start using it as an individual use case. How can I make your life simpler as an individual, and then figure out ways to incorporate it into your site. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Let me know your thoughts. Bye bye.